Welcome to Fit Yoga. This is another in our series of yoga classes or poses for the golfers. So the things we want to do as a golfer: open up the shoulders, open up the hips. So a couple of things I'll show you today, actually a short sequence that you can do before you get out on the golf course. So beginning in our tabletop position, if you remember tabletop, fingers are spread, wrists are directly below the shoulders, and knees are below the hips. Now I'm going to walk my hands out quite a ways and come into puppy pose. So I know you're familiar with downward facing dog. This is a little variation where I'm still going to keep my hips above my knees. I'm going to bring my forehead all the way to the mat if possible, extending the arms out long. So getting a good stretch through the shoulders. So come into puppy pose and hold that for several breaths, maybe up to 5 breaths, just enjoying that stretch of your shoulders. And then come back up to our tabletop, and we're going to do something that's going to stretch out the legs. So first take your right foot back and press through the heel, so you're really getting a good stretch there. So hold this for a couple of breaths. Then bring that foot all the way through up between your hands. So we're coming into a low lunge here. So we want to be sure the knee is directly above the ankle. We want to make sure this knee is back far enough that you're getting a good angle here to get a good stretch through the hip. So this is a low lunge. I'm going to lift myself up so my torso is straight. Think heart above the hips, head above the heart. Now from here, I'm going to do an eagle arm. So bend the right arm. I'm using my right knee is forward, so I'm going to have the right arm on the bottom. Bend the left and bring it to the top of it. So wrap those arms around each other. And you'll notice that this requires a bit of a balance here. So lift the elbows, but pull those shoulder blades down your back. Lift here so you're getting a good stretch through the back or through the top of your back. And then fold forward. Bring those arms down, just fold. Let's lift back up. And we'll unwind and do that on the other side. So we're going to take that right foot back, bring the left foot forward. Once again, come up into your lunge. When you're in this lunge, really think about pulling that hip up. And this time we'll do our eagle arms on the other side. So left arm is on the bottom, right arm on top. Wrap those arms around each other as much as you can, pulling the top of the shoulders together. Lift those elbows, and then on the exhale, fold forward. Now you can hold each of these poses for at least 2 to 3 nice deep breaths. I'm doing it a little faster now to show you a couple more poses here. So now I'm going to bring my hands down to the floor. Bring that left foot back and let's come into a plank pose. So plank, I'm up on my toes and got my body in one nice straight line. And just breathe into it. This pose is just to help you build strength, help you build core muscle strength. Now I'm going to bring my knees down and come back up. So that gives you a few things that you can do to warm yourself up before you get out to do some golfing. Think about opening that chest, opening those hips and thighs. And come see us at Fit Yoga. Thank you.